Howdy, with this first video, I want to introduce you to the course and the syllabus so you can kind of see what's going to start coming due. My name is Eric Fish. I'll be teaching the course, obviously. And first thing we're going to do is I want to show you how to get into D2L. Short for Desire to Learn. It's also sometimes called Brightspace. They're trying to change the name and people are resisting. But generally here at Northeast Ed, it's called D2L. And you can see the URL, that elearn.northeaststate.edu. D2L is where the online components for all our classes are. And this is an online class, so this is where the whole class is. But that elearn.northeaststate.edu, it's a separate server from the Northeast State server, so if the Northeast State website's down, you should still be able to get into D2L. Hopefully you know your username and password. Of course, I guess if you don't, you're not watching this video anyway, because it's in D2L. But when you first get into D2L, you're going to see a listing of all your courses. Some of your instructors may not be using D2L much, but our courses is ENGL 0870 I01. And that gets us into the course. Let me get in there as a student. And just want to go over some of the components of D2L, then we'll look at the syllabus and see how the class is structured. But overall, somebody somewhere decided you needed to take this class. Basically we're going to focus on writing and getting your writing to a certain level. Once you're done with this class, you can take Comp 1 without having to take any learning support. So there are, very kind of fairly rigid standards you got to meet to pass the course, because I'm basically going to be saying you're ready for college level writing by the time you're done with this course. A few things. Most of the course material is going to be here on the content page. Click on table of contents there. So you see the course documents, the syllabus, the first two assignments. You're going to see the various essays that we're going to start working on. We're going to start working on journal entries once we get going. And you're going to see YouTube videos. The YouTube video number 2 is broken down into 3 different ones. I don't know which writing program you're going to be using to produce your documents. So there's a video that shows you how to do it in Word, Google Docs, and in Office 365. There's kind of different steps for each one. So whichever one, you just have to pick the one video you're going to, based on the writing program you're going to use. Then there's one on completing the syllabus quiz, which is coming up. Then there's some help resources there. But that's kind of where all the material for the course is located. If I say, hey, I just posted something to the content page, that's what I'm talking about. Students are often interested in grades. So you just click on grades and you'll see a list. Oh, never seen the advertisement before. But you'll see a listing of all the things we're going to be doing in the class, all the grades. If something ever looks wrong, be sure to let me know. I might have just had a brain fart, put the wrong number in, or transposed your grade with someone else's. On my version, it looks like a big spreadsheet going across. We got a lot of small grades in this class, so I might make a mistake. So just send me an email and say, hey, I thought I had a 20 out of 20 on those first journals, not a 17 out of 20, and I'll fix it. And that's kind of one of the keys to an internet course. Whenever there's a problem or you can't find something or you just don't understand something, you got to send me an email. I can't look through the internet and see that you're confused. You got to actually send me an email and say, hey, you kind of lost me here, or I can't find this particular assignment. And quite often, it might mean I didn't post the assignment or I didn't release it. D2L requires us to release things to you before you see them, and if I forget to do that, you won't see it. So it may not be you, so don't be shy. I need to open those drop boxes, but here under assignments is where you're going to submit material, your assignments, and then you'll get them back graded through the Dropbox as well. Most of the rest of this, we're probably going to end up using the ePortfolio at some point, but I'll talk about that more once we get there. But those are the kind of the main areas that you're going to be working in. And of course, email, you want to check your email all the time. And make sure when you check your email, you get out of this class to check your email, or else you're only going to see emails from this class. And the other instructors you won't see them from the other instructors. Or vice versa, if you're in your welding class in D2L and you click on the email icon, all you'll get are emails from your welding instructor. So make sure you get all the way out, go back to your D2L homepage, and then click the email icon. All right, let's go to the content, and let's get the course documents. And I'm just going to download this. It's easier for me to work with it on my computer. And here you're going to see the course schedule. There's the information. You should be emailing me in D2L. It's nice to have a closed, kind of boxed-in course where we're all communicating the same way. If you start sending things to my Northeast State email, it tends to get lost. I might not know who BillyDude458 is at gmail.com, and I may not even open the email because we're kind of watching out for malware, right? So be careful there. If at all possible, use D2L email. If something's wrong and you can't use D2L email, use my Northeast State. But sometimes student emails go to spam as well. There's a login for D2L. If you don't remember the web address or whatever. Again, D2L email is the main form of communication. If you leave a message on my phone, I'm not sure when I'm going to get it. For example, if we don't have school tomorrow, I won't be answering my phone in my office, right? And I'll start posting office hours once we get into the semester. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you. You can read faster than I can talk, and you're going to do a syllabus quiz anyway. But this is a writing class, and as the course objectives show, the idea is to get you writing to a certain level, and then you'll be ready for college level writing. Even if you don't want to do college level writing, the passing this course kind of certifies you for that activity. And that's kind of the basis of all the objectives and the grading and all that. So kind of keep that in mind. You may be saying, like, I want to do Comp 1, but they want you to get your writing to a certain level, and that's what we're going to work on. You do have a grammar workbook. I didn't bring it with me, but kind of designed to help you when I start marking your essays and you're like, well, what's a comma splash, or what's this, or what's that? The grammar book does a really good job of explaining it and providing a couple of exercises. The answers are in the back of the book. Since this is an online class, I'm not sure I'm going to formally assign things. I might just have you take a picture of it on your phone or something. It's hard for me to confirm that you did the exercises or anything like that. You might want a thumb drive or some other way to back up documents. If you want to look at all the activities in the class, you can go to page, 8? And you can see all the activities we're going to be doing throughout the semester. A lot of shorter activities to help you with your writing a little bit. We're going to start off at the paragraph level with a descriptive paragraph. Going to be talking about some food, the best food or worst food you've ever eaten. After that, you're going to work on a self-regulated learner essay. And you got to start noticing we kind of do the same process with each writing assignment. We're going to start off with pre-writing exercises like journals, exercises, video lectures. Then once we're done with the pre-writing kind of material, you're actually going to draft your essay. Where you actually have to write it out and get it to me. Once the drafting's done, and everybody drafts differently, right? I'm a slow, torturous writer. I scream and I have to just. Other people just sit there and smile and have a great time writing. Hopefully you're one of those, but once you're done with the draft, you're going to submit it, and I'm going to mark it up, and then you're going to revise and edit it. That was always a step I skipped in high school. I'd wait till the night before an essay was due, just turn it in and wait for the A that never came, right, because it wasn't very good. We're going to work with revising and editing. You're going to do a self-review as well. Make sure you have all the components of the assignment in there. Then you're going to submit it for a grade. That's kind of the fourth step. And then once I grade it and give it back to you, you're going to revise it one more time and post it in an e-portfolio. So you're actually going to publish it. Probably going to use the D2L e-portfolio. So you're not going to broadcast it out to the internet, but kind of going to have it all in one place. And hopefully by the end of the semester, you're going to look at that e-portfolio and see all this good stuff in there and know why you're tired. But we're going to start with the descriptive paragraph, move on to self-regulated learner essay. Why are you a good student? How can you be a better student? Going to try a new one for this class. We're going to try a song analysis where you're going to tell me why you like a song for 3 reasons, which sounds easy at first, but it's actually not as easy as it first sounds. And we'll worry about that when we get to it. Then we're going to end with a career essay. Also a little bit about going to college. What do you need to get certified to do whatever your certificate's going to lead you to do, right? Sometimes just getting that certificate doesn't mean you get to do anything. So we want to kind of make sure you're on the right track there. Along the way, we'll do some free writing with the journals, just a couple of exercises, and all the points add up to 1,000 for the course. 90% is an A, 80% is a B, 70% is a C there. Hopefully nobody's going to get below that. But you can see all the policies. Again, I'm not going to read these to you. The big thing, bolded first in the box. If you run into a problem with the course, let me know. I can't help you if I don't know what the problem is, right? Make sure you save your work. If you like working in Google Docs, you might want to download it to your computer once in a while when you get to that final version of an essay or something. You don't want your 2-year-old to get into your Google Docs and delete everything, and then you're out of luck, right? We're going to have assignments due 2 days during the week on Mondays and Thursdays. Generally, a standard internet course kind of time is 11:59 p.m. midnight. I'm not actually up then, so if you're a late night person and you're submitting material in at 3 or 4 in the morning, I'll never know the difference. I don't shut down the drop boxes that way. The rest you can read on your own because you're going to do a syllabus quiz that's going to ask you all these questions. Keep in mind, this is an online class, so if it snows, it doesn't mean anything to us, right? If we have the ice storm of the century and all the power's out, then we're going to have to deal with something there, or something like COVID, right? All kinds of things can happen. Just make sure you're staying in contact with me. Let me know what's going on. Don't just disappear in the course. All righty. On page 6, you can see the class schedule. Doing this video on Monday the 17th. We didn't have class because of Martin Luther King's birthday. For this week, not much to do except watch this video and watch video number 2 and video number 3, which are going to show you how to do the introduction paragraph and the syllabus quiz and how to submit it into the D2L assignments Dropbox folder. After that, we're going to start working on the first writing assignment, get into description with the journals, and I'll do another video later in the week showing you how to do the journal entries. But for this week and for next Monday, all you're doing is watching some videos, and you're going to do a quick introduction paragraph exercise. It's actually a formatting exercise. I want to see that you can format essays correctly in whatever program you're using. And the syllabus quiz will be due. Again, after that, we'll start with the descriptive paragraph, move on to the self-regulated learner essay, and go through the semester there. I think that's about all I got. So you might want to, you don't have to print this whole thing off, but you might want to print pages 6 and 7 so you have your schedule printed in front of your face while you're trying to make sure you're keeping up with the class and everything. But that's kind of the course in a nutshell. But again, I'm going to say this over and over till you're sick of it. If you have a question, ask it. It doesn't matter how silly it may seem once I give you the answer. But sometimes just finding stuff in D2L is tricky, and if you don't know quite where to look, it's sitting there waiting on you sometimes, but you don't know how to, you may be one click away from it. Send an email. Don't get frustrated. Hopefully it's stressful to write and get involved with writing and get my feedback and all that stuff, but hopefully if you keep small problems small, the class is very doable. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know, particularly through D2L email. One more thing. I'm sorry, you're almost done, right? To send an email, if you go to the class list, when I email you, I click on this and click email, and the emails go to everybody. You don't want to do that probably. You just want to email me. So you're just going to click on Eric Fish here. That's me. And the email function will come up, and you just put a subject and tell me, how I can help you there. And that's kind of how the email works. And again, to check your email, make sure you come outside the course and then click on the email button. And it'll show you that, but you got to click email again anyway. And you're going to find D2L can be a little, you got to click a lot to get to where you want to be. And then you'll see the emails from all your classes and what's happening there. Alrighty. I'm looking forward to a good semester. And again, internet class, ask questions. It's, sometimes you're sitting there staring at your screen going like, what in the world am I supposed to be doing? That's when you say, I'm going to send him an email and make sure I'm on the right track, or I know what I'm doing. But other than that, I'm going to hush up, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.